Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sacred Willow Reiki Healing. I'm Ramula, and we are continuing our 28 days of Reiki. Enjoying some heartwarming chai brought to you by Strobe Apothecary in this amazing cup. And I'm scared if I mention what this amazing cup is, I might get flagged for marketing. So I love this cup. And I'm drinking heartwarming chai from Strobe, my mentor's apothecary. Anywho, while I put this cup away after realizing that it has a name on it, and I'm not doing branding, I want to come in and jump right in. So yesterday was day 19. We focused on the neck, the shoulders, and the jaws because those are the main places that hold tension or stress, right? And so we focused on releasing those, letting go of tension and burden. So there was a word I threw out yesterday known as unburdening, and I'll actually reread that definition again. It's the process of releasing emotional, mental, or physical baggage, such as trauma, guilt, or anxiety, to achieve relief or improved well-being, right? So that was our focus yesterday. Today, we are going to work on mental detox, right? So we did liver detox, right? But now we're looking at mental detox. So we're going to work mostly on sending Reiki to the brain and the nervous system, right? As we had talked before, the nervous system is always kind of like not necessarily under attack, but because there's so many different, I don't want to use the word catalyst, but it's not, the word catalyst is not right. There's a lot of sensory things that are impacting us on our daily lives on top of our human life, right? Such as like going to work, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of different kinds of stressors or sensory things that are constantly attacking our nervous system, right? And the nervous system is connected to the brain, right? So the brain is like the main hub, like the heart. To me, this is my theory. The heart allows everything to run, right? It gives you the blood to pump to where it needs to go, where the blood needs to be uptaken so that it can get to the right organ, so that it can be like, not necessarily detox, but like, replenished, et cetera, et cetera. And like the brain is like the mainframe. It's like, oh, okay, like, oh, I just pricked something on my finger. I got that signal. What are we going to do to kind of fix that problem? Is it like a lot of bleeding, or is it temporary bleeding? Like those kinds of thoughts, right? Those kinds of things that the brain does and works on. So our healing theme is releasing intrusive thoughts. I suffer from this a lot in terms of when I am down, when I'm dealing with something emotional, if I am depressed, if I have anxiety, right? I like to call it the ruminating mind. There's other terms for it, and there's a difference between worrying and anxiety. So that's also another thing, is really kind of understanding what you're going through and what it falls under. So for me, like I battle with the negative thoughts that sometimes comes, the intrusive thoughts of like, oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you're not pretty enough. Oh, well, you're wasting your time in trying to do this endeavor because nobody cares, right? Those thoughts are not good. Those are thoughts that I don't need. Those are thoughts that don't serve me. So through this, we're really working on releasing those intrusive thoughts so that those thoughts don't hinder us from going forward, or don't stop us from dealing with the situations that we have to face in our daily day lives, right? Day to day lives. Our Reiki focus is clearing repetitive thought loops. Again, something that I deal with, that I've been working on, especially during this journey. Like I said, every single day something's expounded on another thing. And now I'm starting to see the correlation. I'm starting to see the pattern. I'm also starting to realize there's so many things that I'm holding on to. Like there's so much weight. At this point, it's not even my own weight, right? So coming through this, getting to this mental detox part, especially because I've mentioned, that my thoughts go and they're not the most positive at times. This is something that I feel not only I need, but you do too as well. So it's really releasing intrusive thoughts, clearing repetitive thought loops. And then for the moon energy, it is mental clarity. It reminds me when I was talking about breathe and release, the spray that I had created with essential oils, and the actual, I think the moon energy was breathe and release, and it's taking that breath to bring in your authentic self. So with mental clarity, it's like the things that I'm thinking, are they truly my thoughts, right? Is this truly how I feel? What really is a threat and what is just my mind creating a threat, right? Or a concern. So, mental clarity. It's just lightening the mental clutter. Because if you're not ruminating or worrying or thinking about all these other things or having these negative thoughts, then you can think more positively. Then you don't have as much stuff in your brain and you have more clarity. Our mantra is, my thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. And today we will do more of a focus in the mental Reiki, the mind Reiki, right? So we have a power symbol, we have a mental symbol, and we have a distance symbol. And since this is the focus on mental clarity, mental detox, why not do mental Reiki, right? Let's do that focus in there, so that it is about easing the mind and releasing those intrusive thoughts. So we're going to work on the mental. And remember, we are doing this by using our breath to bring us into a relaxive state. And as I'm doing this, imagine that I am massaging your brain. Imagine that you feel the Reiki. Actually, not even Reiki. Don't even imagine. Feel the Reiki flow. Feel the warmth. Feel your head, your crown chakra, your brow, and even your throat chakra. Feel Reiki flow through your nervous system. Nice, warm, comforting sensation. We are releasing our intrusive thoughts. Releasing our intrusive thoughts, clearing repetitive thought loops to bring mental clarity. To bring mental clarity. Focusing on the brain and the nervous system. Releasing intrusive thoughts, clearing repetitive thought loops. Think of it as like Dane Cook's vicious cycle. You know, the vicious cycle. It's a circle, constantly repeating itself. But as my friend who's an acupuncturist, he talks about the dragon hole. You have an opportunity to see the hole to escape this crazy loop. But if you don't take it, you'll get stuck back into the same cycle again and again. So here's our dragon hole. Here's our time to release the intrusive thoughts. Here's our time to clear those repetitive thought loops so that we can get out of that cycle, so that we can achieve mental clarity. Allow Reiki to flow. Mental Reiki. And remember to use your breath to bring you back to the awareness of your body. Use your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling the beautiful Reiki energy flowing through your brain, your head, all around into pituitary gland, your occipital lobe, your sensory and motor skills. Look, go down into your nervous system, which touches every part of your body down to your fingertips and toes. Allow Reiki to flow through you. Releasing intrusive thoughts, clearing repetitive thought loops, bringing mental clarity. Bringing mental clarity. We are lightening the mental clutter within ourselves. Lightening the mental clarity, mental clutter. We don't realize how much clutter is in our minds, especially with all the worries and woes. If we just achieved mental clarity, imagine how quiet your mind would be so that you can go through your daily lives and actually execute what needs to be done without worry and concern. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. Say it 2 more times. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. One more time. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. Mental clarity is our moon energy. Thank yourself. Thank your brain. Thank your nervous system. Again, they do what they must to keep you going day to day. Thank them and allow Reiki to flow deeply through them, easing, releasing, relaxing, rejuvenating. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. My thoughts are becoming lighter and clearer. Thank you so much for joining me today for 28 days of Reiki. Feel free to bring yourself back by breathing slowly and moving your shoulders around and things like that. Super, super excited. We are going to be at day 21, ending our 3rd week of this healing journey. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. If you want to leave any comments, if you want to like or possibly subscribe, please do so and share these videos with your friends that could benefit from this. Word of mouth is very powerful. So if you know anyone that could really benefit from these videos, or anyone that's curious about Reiki, shoot them the video over and let them know that they can contact me for sure. My website is www.rawcreations.com, RHAWCREATIONS.com. That's where Sacred Wheel Reiki Healing's hanging out until it grows enough that it could have its own domain. But until then, if you're ever looking for anything Reiki or anything that's essential oils or even just ceramic artwork, check out rawcreations.com. But thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out, y'all. Till next time.